Welcome to class, and more importantly, welcome to session number 1. Today we are going to be focusing on effective classroom management. You know, as a teacher, it's very important to be able to manage your class. Young learners are very active, and young learners have an attention span of about 30 minutes. So within your 30 minutes, let me teach you the principles that will make you effective. And not only effective, but these principles will teach you how to get the most out of your students. The first principle we're looking at are the principle of definitive aims and objectives. As a teacher, or even better, as a foreign English teacher, you have to have a desire to have definitive aims and objectives. What is your aim when you step into the classroom? What is your objective when you step into the classroom? Your aims should be very clear. Saying this, you should have a target vocabulary. What are you teaching your students today? For example, when you are teaching them about a lion, you want to be decisive about it, and you want them to understand this is a lion. One of the important keys that I have learned as a teacher is repeating the first, middle, and last sounds. For example, let's take the word lion. The first sound would be l. Now you try. Lion. These are very simple methods, and I know it may seem very obvious, but these things are so important. You have to manage your classroom by keeping your students' attention. How do we do that? Keep it simple. Less is more. The second principle that we are learning is the principle of planning. Have you ever heard of the saying that says, failing to plan is planning to fail? As an English teacher and as a teacher teaching overseas in the country of Asia, I spend about 1 hour per day to prepare my lessons thoroughly. Students are very wise. Students are also very clever. When you don't plan your lesson, it will be hard. Can you imagine pushing a wheelbarrow upstream? It's difficult. It's hard. But when you step into the classroom with confidence, knowing that you have prepared your classroom, things will flow so much easier, and you will flow smoother as a teacher. So when you plan your lessons, remember to put out, what am I teaching my students today? And I say this all the time, but have fun. We will include some of the games that you can include in these lessons, in your lessons. Make it personal, something that they will remember. The third principle that we will be learning today is the principle of motivation. Here is an important key that you can learn. Motivation starts with your mood. Motivation starts with your body language. Did you know that 90% of what you communicate is through your body language rather than what you say? So when you step into a classroom, make sure that you are motivated. Make sure that you have had a good night's rest. Make sure that you are prepared. When you are motivated as a teacher, your students will automatically be motivated. Did you know that when learning a new language, the best way to learn for any person is to be excited and to be motivated? Here's an example of what one of my classes look like when I step into the classroom. I will usually step into my classroom and I will be excited to see my students. For unknown students that may not know me, I will put extra attention on them. They are the new student. And here's how my first class would go. Hello, my name is Teacher D. What is your name? Can you hear the excitement and the motivation in my voice. I once worked with a colleague, I won't mention his name, but he used to say,